Hi everyone, it's Miss Diana, and today we will be going over pictures of common actions. That's the program that we normally run at school. We use pictures. If you are able to print pictures of actions like walking, running, drinking, crying, laughing, sliding, things like that, you will need at least 10 of them. And you can cut the pictures out and you can present them in a field of 3. And your child could point to which action. So if you say, if your child is, you can say, where's walking? And they could point to walking. You could do it that way if you're able to print pictures. But if not, I have a different option here that you can do. Obviously it's not pictures, but they're words. So you can use popsicle sticks and you can write the actions on the popsicle sticks, or you can write them on index cards, and you can essentially play a game of charades, or you can also do a game of Simon Says. So if you have the popsicle sticks, randomly, if you can have them facing down. And this is good for like a family game night where everyone in the family can participate. That's awesome. That's a really great idea. And then if you have the cards, because I wrote a whole bunch of actions here, you can have them facing down. Okay, and then one person will take a turn to pick either a popsicle stick or a card. It says the same thing, there's nothing different. So whatever is written on the popsicle sticks is written on the cards. So you could take a card, one person can take a card, it'll be their turn, and they could see running. And then they're going to act out the action, and they could say, what am I doing? And then they're gonna run across the room and everyone has to guess what it is, and they could say running. And that'll be correct point. And then someone else, again, will have the option, they could take a card or they could take a popsicle stick. And it says here, crawl. So they could say, what am I doing? And they're gonna crawl across the room. And people are going to guess, and they're gonna say, crawling. And you're gonna say, that's right, that's the correct response. Okay, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna show you different actions that I have here. I have coloring, skipping, hopping, crawling, drinking, laughing, walking backwards, crab walking, that's always fun, walking, crying, and jumping. So these are just some ideas, but if you can think of other ideas for actions, you can use that as well. And you can use the popsicle sticks too. I think the popsicle sticks are fun. You could keep them in like a little container, and then like this, you know, you can have them in a container, and then they could just like randomly pick one and do whatever the action says. Okay, so I also forgot to mention how you can play this game using Simon Says. So everyone knows the concept of saying Simon Says. So you say Simon Says and kind of have the children participating do something funny. Okay, so I thought you can use the popsicle sticks, or you can even use these cards for the Simon Says. Just to kind of help you out with ideas so that you don't have to really think about it off the top of your head. So you can pick a popsicle stick and you can say, Simon Says jump, and you jump around and everyone jumps around. Then you can say, whoops, I got 2 by accident. Then you could say, Simon Says walk backwards, and they would walk backwards. And then of course you always want to switch it up, right? So you don't want to say Simon Says, and that's how you get the person out and see how they're listening. And you could say, cry, Okay, so they shouldn't be doing crying. So if they do it, you would say, okay, Simon didn't say to cry. Okay, so I thought this would be a fun little way of playing Simon Says. I hope you can try this at home and incorporate it as a family game night.